Hi everyone, today a review of LEGO set 7592 Construct a Buzz. This was released in 2010 along with the original Toy Story line, not the Toy Story 4 line, and in my opinion the far better version, which I think is just pretty much guaranteed. It comes with one minifigure, and yeah, so I guess I'll get into it with the minifigure. That is just a standard 2010 Alien. The reason I say it's 2010 Alien is because I think the original 2010, the original line of Toy Story figures had aliens, but their eyes were like a solid black dot, whereas they gave them like pupils or whatever in the newer versions. That is just freaking out there for focusing. But yeah, obviously he has the rotating head, arms rotate. Again, it's just a Lego figure, so I don't think I really have to describe it that much. He does have the stubby feet. Um, there is some back printing on the back. There's not really that much though. To be honest, it's just kind of a continuation of the back printing. Yeah, that's a custom head, obviously. But then I guess I'll go with Buzz now. Um, Crap, he is too big for this. I'm gonna have to sit him down. But this is Buzz. So he has a helmet that can be rotated up and down, so it can open and close. The head can actually turn, which is pretty cool. Closing that down. He has ball jointed arms, so he can move his arms in any real direction. It just kind of maxes out there. And the same goes for the actual hands. These are printed slope pieces, which are pretty nice. That Star Command logo, I believe, is used in another polybag set that was released exclusively in Europe. And the same goes for the laser there. Although I don't think that was released in any other set. I think it was just this one. And this part of the arm also has a flick fire missile, which was essentially the older way of making like projectiles being able to fire. So nowadays they have the standard ones where you kind of push them down and they fire out. And it's like it's spring or whatever, it's spring loaded. This you literally just had to flick it. Oh, crap. But you can see what the whole point was, that you'd essentially take it and you'd flick the back bit there, and the actual projectile would go flying. And so this is the projectile. It's just a translucent red cone piece against the flick fire missile Technic pin. Looking at the front, this I believe is printed. Everything else is a sticker. So all of this Lightyear logo, the button and the all the buttons, they're all stickers. So moving on to the back here with the wings. You can see the back. They tried their best to replicate the Karate Chop action button. And for the wings to open and close, you essentially just pull them out. So they're on one of those hinge pieces. And they just kind of have a move his arm out of the way. Actually, since this is Lego, I can just rip it off. And that is a sticker piece there. But it does have some nice translucent pieces to represent the lights, which is pretty cool looking. Snap the arm back on. And then the waist here, I can finally move on to the actual waist bit. So moving his arms out of the way. The waist actually rotates, so go full 360 degrees since it's just on a Technic piece, which is pretty nice. So you can add some more posability. You can see he also has bionicle joints on his legs, which work pretty well. Yeah. So that's those pieces. The other one obviously can do it as well. And then ball joints are on the actual feet pieces here, which do just kind of rotate. You can kind of move them. They're kind of more restricted, obviously, than the other bits, but there is some good still posability to the actual feet pieces there. So the the back, there isn't really much to talk about with the back. It's just kind of some neat little pieces there to act as a stopper, essentially. But other than that, that is it for this Lego set. I figured I wouldn't really, I don't know, this is the only real complete Lego Toy Story set that I own at the moment. I do intend on getting the Lightyear stuff and whatever, since it's released. But yeah, pretty cool set. It's pretty good considering it was released, what, like 14 years ago? No, not 14, 13 years ago. No, 12 years ago, yeah. But yeah, that's it for this review. Like and subscribe if you want, and I'll see you all later.